This restaurant is going out on top.
I hope everybody could get a chance to enjoy it one more time.
I did not want to be the guy who put a closed sign on the door at the last minute and says, thanks for your support, and leave it at that. I'm Edward Fong. Most people know me as Ed Fong. I'm a second generation to the David Fong's restaurant. I was 2 months old when my parents started the business. My parents started out in 1958 at a location that they found on Old Shakopee and Lyndale. Truthfully, my parents were looking for a location in Richfield. They actually got lost, missed the exit, and traveled through to Bloomington, and were about to turn around to go back to Minneapolis, where my grandparents had a restaurant, and they were turning around in the shopping center and saw the for lease sign. They inquired, and on a handshake, that's how we started the business. 8 years later, we opened up this location at 9329 Lyndale, just 4 blocks from the original store. My father was actually a craftsman by trade, and you see the red awnings around the building and inside the building are actually designed by him. I actually still have the original drawings with my father's. We were warmly welcomed into the community, and that's how we started putting our roots down.
We live in Albert Lea, Minnesota, and we drove up here today to have supper, and now we're going to turn around and drive home, and it'll be a wonderful 200 miles, up 100 and down 100.
Ed and his family are really great with customer service. I mean, Ed goes around and sits down with everybody while they eat. He's the reason. Food is awesome, but you know, you have to have that customer service.
Well, I started as a customer. We've lived in Bloomington for a little over 30 years, and 25, 30 years ago, you know, where do you find some good Chinese?
I like probably the least expensive thing on the menu, which is the hot and sour soup. I just love that. I mean, and in fact, I tried to replicate it at home, and all I got was a smothering mess of lard.
My parents started out with 4 items in takeout, and that was the chicken chow mein, egg foo young, fried rice, and egg rolls. And those are still our number 1, 2, 3, and 4 top sellers. Back in the day in '58, we didn't have the ingredients that were actually found in Canton, which would be the Cantonese style. And so we actually brought the style of cooking here, using the ingredients that were available here to make a Cantonese meal. So in a way, we were actually a Chinese-American fusion from the very beginning. The biggest story, I think, really showed the support that we had from the community was when my father and mother decided to open this restaurant. That was when the liquor was going to become available. Bloomington was only going to allow 15 liquor licenses in Bloomington. When my father's application was coming up, it was rumored that they were going to be denied their liquor license because we were probably the smallest footprint. So when we went into the city hall for our application, the community surrounded us. They filled the chamber up and basically told the council, you cannot deny this person his liquor license. Our relationship with the city has always been good also. I think we made them look good because they made the right decision. So my parents got the 13th liquor license in Bloomington. It's really one of the biggest reasons why we stayed here. It is our home. My parents always said, you know, you have to give back to the community for them to support you. And so from the very beginning, we've always been very community-oriented. We support Lions Club, some of the other charitable organizations that are in the area. And the schools is a big part of it too for education. I mean, all those things that make a community, we want to support those to make our community stronger. For us, the stronger the community for where we were at made it that much more viable for us to stay in business. I wanted to have an opportunity to thank the community and our customers for their support. We're proud that people want to keep on coming here. They have more than one special dish that they want to have before we close our doors, and so a lot of them have already made multiple reservations, and I've seen a few of them already more than once. The Fong's legacy is still continued with my 2 siblings, Cindy and Leo in Prior Lake, and my youngest brother, David Jr. in Savage. So those stores will be both still open and continue the legacy of Fong's. Bloomington is still my home. I think it will always be my home. I'm sure we'll do some traveling. I won't be working 6 days a week anymore, but I'll find things that will keep me occupied, keep our family occupied, and community service will still be part of that. Thank you very much. That's really my opportunity to do that has been very important. thank you, Bloomington, and everybody else from around the country that have come back to say thanks and wishing me good luck on my retirement.